Hello, welcome. You will see we are not in our treehouse this month. Obviously, we traveled south over to Curtis Orchard for this month's Red Celebrity.
It's super awesome to be here today with Rachel Coventry. She is one of the owners of Curtis Orchard and Pumpkin Patch and Flying Monkey Cafe and a myriad of other wonderful and amazing experiences, recreation opportunities. We're really excited to talk with her today about how she so successfully runs a private recreation operation. You know, every time I come here in season when you're open, it's just jammed with people.
Yeah.
How many people do you have come to Curtis Orchard in a given year?
So we estimate that on a busy weekend, it could be as many as 5,000 come through that day.
So it's like
A day?
Yeah, only on a Saturday or a Sunday.
But still.
Day. Yeah, it could be. It's hard to know exactly because it's not like we're
Right.
counting every single person that walks in. But maybe annually it's 170,000 people that come in annually. So, and our season is July 20th through December 23rd.
Briefly, maybe walk us through what are some of the things people could experience when they come to Curtis Orchard.
So what I like to tell people is Curtis Orchard is for everybody, all ages. So you've got the kids' activities. You've also got the agriculture side where you can pick your own apples, pumpkins. If you really like shopping, there's a nice gift store area. There's also a bakery, cafe. So we try and, invite everybody to come to our place.
As I was thinking about, you running something that I would consider to be a private recreation operation, and the people that we talk with and serve relate to park districts, local park and rec professionals. I was really impressed with the process that you go through to hire someone and hire your staff and build a family type atmosphere and family culture here. So I think it would be great for professionals to hear from you. What are some of the steps you take to hire people and make sure you have the right people on the job here? Seasonals, part-time staff, etc.
Where our system came about was from the sheer necessity. So we go from about 6 full-time staff, and then up to this year we had 155 at the peak. And we have staff.
Oh my gosh,
and we
that's
have
amazing.
to hire this from when we open, and we need to have it done ideally sooner the better, but at the very latest second week of October.
Got it.
So usually our first interview date is beginning of August.
Okay.
That's the goal. Then every 2 weeks we are having a group interview night.
How do they get to the group interview stage? Is there some kind of pre-screening test you have or anything like that?
Yes, I do that, and I have some other helpers as well. There is an application on our website that we funnel everyone to, whether or not they're coming from Indeed or maybe a Facebook post or a job board or of some sort.
So they fill out the application, then what happens next?
Someone reviews their application, looking for availability primarily is a qualifier, of course. We want weekends primarily, but depending on the need and maybe where we see them fitting.
So what does that look like? What is a group interview?
So a group interview, we have anywhere from 10 to 30, 40 people you can have at a group interview.
Okay.
They come at usually in the evening because that's the best chance of getting everyone at the same time. We split them up into 3 groups, equal groups. We try and not have family members together if there's some of that, or different age groups, kind of try and mix it up. It's really random. And then we'll have 3 different processes. So one group is going to be doing an activity together.
Okay.
So I don't know if you were here when we did it, but we did an egg drop. So gave them cardboard and some tape and straws and a few things and said, build something that when you put an egg in it and it drops, it's not going to break the egg.
As a team.
As a team.
So you're watching the team dynamics happen then.
Yes, so we don't care if the egg breaks or not.
Right.
We just want to see who's a leader. How are they a leader? Are they, demanding? Will they listen to other people's input?
Yeah.
Is there someone in the group that's like, this is above me or below me and doesn't participate at all? And maybe they're a senior and they're like, this is childish. I'm not going to do it. That tells us something. Maybe we still hire them because they test well in the other areas, but maybe we're not going to put them with the kids because they are not interested in being a kid.
Yeah.
They'd be better suited in the bakery or something. So then the other person leading it is going to do the rapid fire questions. So there'll be silly questions, there'll be serious questions. Like, for example, maybe it's an abstract one, like how many tennis balls do you think I need to fill that silo over there.
Okay.
You know, who knows? But are they going to think? Are they going to think it's silly, or do they try and make up an answer, or various fun questions like, "What's your favorite Disney princess and why?" Or, "Do you get stressed out in crowds? Would you go to Six Flags on a crazy day? How does that make you feel?" Because
smart.
That matters.
it matters.
That totally matters here.
And if you don't like that and that's going to stress you out, maybe I won't hire you, or maybe there's a behind the scenes job for you. So it's like, it's not necessarily a bad or a wrong answer. It's just an honest answer.
Yeah.
Trying to get to an honest answer. I don't want you to give me the answer you think I want to hear. I want you to give me the truth, because that's going to make it better for everybody.
Right.
And then the last portion is a math one, where it's a written portion, and it's like, if I buy an apple bag
our daughter
for
would be
picking,
amazing at
and
that.
you know, various different math problems, and I give you a 20, how much change should you get back? Those type of things. It's been much more successful than in the past, I feel like.
Doing these group interviews?
As far as getting to the capacity that we need.
Okay.
Because we know we need 120, 150 employees.
Yeah.
And how do we do the best we can? I mean, and then what happens at the end, all the managers that help facilitate the group interview get together and talk about it. So they have their yes, absolute piles, their maybe piles, and their no piles.
Jared here is wearing one of your guys' shirts.
Yes.
And we noticed when we came different times that everybody is wearing the same green color. Mm-hmm. And being the visual brander that I am, I understand why you're doing that.
Yes.
But what is the main purpose on your end of making sure everybody's wearing a green apron, a green shirt, name tags?
Yeah.
You have a whole uniform.
Yes.
That everybody's.
We didn't used to.
Really?
You know, you used to be able to wear whatever you wanted.
Oh, and what happened?
We finally decided it would look better, and we could ensure that people had this clean, nice look that fit with our image, and it made it easier for customers to identify our employees, and it made it easier for us, especially as we grew, to know that that's an employee. Because if you're working in different departments, you don't necessarily know that Savannah in activities is on the crew. So it makes it a lot easier to identify. It gives you a nice look.
How do you build a family type atmosphere that you guys strive for here? What are some of the keys to that, you think?
Partly would be hiring people that are going to be smiling and being friendly, because they're your hands and you're the face of the business. I can't be everywhere. My grandpa, all the other owners and managers can't be everywhere. Mm-hmm. So trying to help instill that and putting those people that are going to be the face and friendliness of the business helps with that. I think adding kids activities. We didn't used to have kids activities. It used to just be a farm stand. You came and you bought apples and that's it. And then someone was like, "Oh, we want to add tours." So we had tours. And that really brought a lot of kids in. The kids go tell their parents, "Hey, there's this really cool place we went to." Bring their families back. You know, just having something for everyone, I think, helps with that.
Sounds like it helps that you listen and pay attention to what your customers are bringing forward.
Yes, listening to the customers for sure makes a big difference.
I feel like not only, though, do you guys have a family atmosphere that families want to come, but just seeing from the outside when Jared worked here, it's like a family staff atmosphere.
Yes.
As well. And I mean, the piece that I got to see was the end of the year dinner.
Yes.
And even though it was a seasonal thing, you felt important. And I wasn't even the person who worked here. You know?
Or like you're part of the family.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like you were totally part of coming up to this table. So,
I'm
kudos
glad.
to you guys for creating that kind of internal atmosphere, because that's hard.
It is, and
a culture
until
of that.
someone tells me that, I'm always second guessing, like, can I do more for my employees? Am I doing enough? Do they like the employee dinner at the end?
Yeah.
Would they rather just have a gift card and say thanks? You know, it's hard to know, because I would love to do more in season, be like, hey, let's have a get together with all the cashiers.
But I'm sure it's so freaking busy.
It is. It's so busy, and it's like, I hope they know how much I appreciate them, because
I wonder if that level of busyness, though, creates that team atmosphere so quickly, the family team atmosphere so quickly. Because for myself, when you're in like some crazy busy thing and you're all working together, that's
you have to pull together.
You have to pull together. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Well,
and it just makes that culture.
And it starts with good leadership.
Well, right. No, you have to have a leader
Yeah.
in that crazy, but then you're bringing 5,000 people through in a day.
Yeah.
You're like, yes,
we
did this.
We did.
We
And
survived.
it's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And I see the employees having fun with each other and making friends and doing things after work, and I think that's a big part of it as well, is not just clocking in and leaving and never
Right.
seeing anybody else, but really making that bond. So, and I think another aspect that I've seen other places that don't do and stresses them out, is they don't necessarily make us a chain of command. And we are all about promoting from within. Hey, you step it up. You be the supervisor. You be the leader. We'll give you a raise for that. We'll give you a bonus. We'll, giving you that responsibility looks really good on a resume. And for some of these kids that are in high school and college, they get to be a cashier lead. They have that opportunity to use those skills. And I think,
And you do that quickly in the season?
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Usually it's a returning employee.
Okay.
Because we know they've proven themselves.
Yep.
But it's not always. But
But that's still really quick.
You only worked one season, and you were the kind of the boss of the parking crew, right? See, and if you exhibit those skills, we're eager to use them because we want to. We don't want to be everywhere. We want to empower you and not micromanage each little area.
So when does Curtis Orchard open again for the season?
July 20th.
July 20th.
Oh, that's our wedding anniversary.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's nice this year.
That's awesome. It's always July 20th.
Okay.
No
I'll
matter the
always-
day. I think
always
it's
remember.
Saturday this year.
Nice.
Looking forward to it. We've got projects in the works. We're hoping to add an observation hive. So
Oh, up
Oh.
to go up. into?
it would be in the tour room. So it's like a beehive that's just the flat panels and glass.
Okay.
So I think it would be really educational, not only for me as a beekeeper to see what's happening,
Yeah.
but for everyone that comes through, for all ages is again, adding a bigger donut machine. Just to make more donuts. Try and keep
never
our-
have
Can't have
enough
enough
donuts.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank
Thank you
so
much for your time. Yeah.
No problem. Thanks for letting me think about it.
Click like or subscribe.
Subscribe. We got a fancy new subscribe button.
Yeah, that you'll be able to see and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to www.wearecampfireconcepts.com for fancy swag and gear, and also to learn more about our services and see some more interviews from great people. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.